Okay, just to recap, we have come from Decize all the way up here on the canals, through Briare, up through the Loing, around the top there into the Seine and into the Yonne, down to Auxerre and Clemecy, Bailly, and now we're making our way back to Decize. That makes it a total loop.
Awake, I better hold on. Wow. Yeah. We're here in Auxerre, just about to start the Canal de Nivernais, still enjoying some sunshine, and in the skyline there is another beautiful church cathedral of Saint Etienne or Saint Stephen. They always seem to give both names. And then there's the sign, welcome to the Canal de Nivernais, which joins the Seine to the Loire rivers. And our bicycles are over there in that warehouse being serviced by a wonderfully kind Frenchman. And here comes a boat of people. Oh, with another boat coming up from behind, doing what we'll be doing on Sunday.
Okay, 174 kilometers of La Seine and La Loire. This guy is now letting these guys through. They just gone back from the Nivernais canals and they're now going back into the Yonne River. Ah, it looks like a lot of fun. Well, this is the guy that invented the barrage. What it all means, in actual fact, I can't figure any of it out yet. That's how they floated
The wood from the Morvan forests, look at that, into Paris for their greedy building.
a bit of history here of the area.
These are the barrages that and the ever-present fishermen.
Yeah, the fishermen. And here is one of those bridges we came through into Auxerre. And as Gano said, the ever-present fishermen.
And look at those two women on the original paddleboard.
And the aqueduct. Wow, look at the ancient. We are still going to get to this area over here with the rocks in the background. Look at all these bicycles in this bicycle shop. Ghost bicycles from the canals. Masses of bicycles. And up there. Heerlijk. Hè?
And we walked by and asked him if he could service our bikes today, and he said, sure, right away. But he said, I'm telling you now, I leave at 6 sharp to pick up my children, not a minute later.
Ja. Lekker skaapchops. Here we are in Auxerre.
Just back from our fascinating swim, where everybody, there was a major outcry as I leapt into the pool and they all came running, a Bonnie, Bonnie! And I figured out they didn't want me in the pool unless I had on a swim cap. So I had to go to the vending machine and buy a swim cap. Can't go to the restaurant that we wanted to go to over the road here. It's the flagship restaurant of this town. It's Friday afternoon, it's still summer, and it closes at 2 and then reopens at 7.
Okay.
So, France. The sun is too bright. Anyway, George helping the ecclesia as we start our Nivernais journey. There's all the history. I'm holding on to the line and I should not lose focus. Oh, this is not a very long line. And we're leaving beautiful, beautiful Auxerre. Oh, getting the morning workout, helping the young ecclesiae. We're now in Bailey, going to tie up and stay here for a couple of days.
We're at now Caves de Bailey.
Cave meaning cellar.
We're on our way into the cellars inside the mountain of the caves in Bailly. So this is it.
Used to be a rock quarry, then it became a mushroom growing cellar, and now it's wine, Pinot Noir, and their version of sparkling wine.
Oh, we're going for a tour to the cave right now. Look at this, right deep inside the mountain. That's the goddess of the grape and the vine and the wine.
Prix la Pierre, auprès de Decize, the heart of Clement de Bourgogne winemaking. A sparkling AOC wine, best drunk chilled. We're 50 meters underground in the former Tonnerre stone quarry, active between the 12th and 19th centuries. First turned into a mushroom farm, in 1972 it became a cooperative cellar. Its constant temperature of 12 degrees Celsius and its naturally high level of moisture of just under 80% are ideal conditions for producing Canal. Our cooperative currently has 480 member wine growers and produces up to 84,000 hectolitres of Canal, the equivalent of 17% of the average annual production of Canal de Bourgogne. 45 people are employed to maintain the cellars. To make a genuine AOC Canal de Bourgogne, only certain grapes can be used. Firstly, Pinot Noir, a black grape with white juice. Here, it's not only vinified as white, but it can also be used to make red or rosé wines. Pinot Noir is well known for its structure and strong aromas. But there's also Chardonnay, a white grape with white juice, which only produces white wines and perfectly sums up the mineral nature of our vineyards. There's Aligoté too, a white grape with white juice, reputed for its freshness. And finally, Gamay, a black grape with white juice, with famed fruitiness. Our grapes are, of course, hand harvested, and each hectare of vineyard produces a maximum of 78 hectolitres. Here, in our 4.5 hectares of cellars, 8 to 9 million bottles can be stored, corresponding to 2 years of sales. Hectolitres of still
Bonjour, hello, bonjour. Go, Piscina. Having a good time here. Jacques, this is the best we've got now with Burgundian music, as I enjoy my chocolate crepe and Dad his escargots, and they even gave him this glass of wine. It's before midi, and it's market day here in this little town, and there you go. Dad enjoying his escargot with all the necessary tools. Look at that. How does it taste?
Yummy.
Yummy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Lekker. That's enough, my darling.
You look good. I just wasn't sure if I was too much in the shade.
Musique pour la vidéo, vas-y.
Oui.
Nice. market day in Châtel-Saint-Soir. This lovely man is playing his music.
That's Jonathan and Sheena on their boat.
This looks like another little aqueduct, which wasn't on the map. There's the river, and that's where we've come from. Sometimes the canal runs into the river, and these are these roches, Decize, where people go rock climbing, but we haven't seen any rock climbers yet. So often this is what we see. What used to be a lovely little canal side pub, this one specifically doing Stella Artois, would be really nice round about now, but all just closed down, and obviously closed down many years ago. They look like they're gone to wreck and ruin, so we can't blame it on COVID. And here's the La Art de Vivre. Guess they know how to live. And there we go. Okay.
There we go. Some of the countryside. With the white cows, of course. And the swans. And the cliffs in the back. And Gainor's chirping away something in the back here. What, Gainor?
Okay. Here we are. A beautiful day on the Nivernais Canal. We're heading towards Chateau Saint-Soir tonight because we hear tomorrow morning there is a market there, and we need to stock up. There are very few shops in this section, and even the little boulangeries and charcuteries and butcheries seem to all be closed. All we have on board is wine. And in front of us are Jonathan and Sheena on options, but he says he didn't make millions trading options. Bonjour. I guess this is the towpath. No, I'm fine, thanks. I'll keep going. Thank you. See you in a bit. Look at this pretty little cottage. And this is what I find so charming here in France, how the garden is always staged with the little table, little chairs. Whether anyone ever sits there, I don't know. but I think you can see here that this is what they do. Okay, something there, but I don't know what. Okay, towpath, I guess. Wow, that young lady sure knows what she's doing here. Spinning that steering wheel like crazy to get through this narrow, narrow bridge. Swinging that boat left to right. She's got to pass very tight on the Koraal. And here she is. Oh. Okay, wanneer gaan ons my fiets laai?
No.
Okay. 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 Oei. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to help him and then I'm coming on. So here we are at Clamessy, where we've squeaked in just before they close the canals at 7 for the night. Here's a rushing weir, and as you can see, this little free mooring spot is pretty darn full, but we think we're okay. We tied up over there, and Dad's got the barbecue on, and he's happy. And tomorrow we'll go up the hill and explore this little town. But for now, let's explore what's on the barbecue. Some sausages that we bought at the market this morning, and some lovely steak. Oh, the light's not very good. Barbecue time. Here we go, my darling. You take this so you can show what we're cooking. Our first toasted cheeses since we left Canada.
Oi, oi. Fire's nice. I've got a few steaks, toasted cheeses, as you can see. Okay.
Okay. Oh, such a pretty evening. We still haven't met any Canadians, but lots of other people. Now you can see the boat rising up and George standing there, and as of the man overboard incident, he is now actually wearing his life jacket, which I'm happy about. Normally I'm the other person on that other side of the lock, doing what the young ladies are doing today, so it's quite a little workout. Then when the lock is full and they open, George flicks the line off, rolls it up and keeps on going. And we notice now another boat coming into this lock, which is great. We're happy not to be sharing the lock with anyone. It certainly adds to the excitement. So usually this is my job, on the lock. You first raise those two, or lower them, depending if water's coming in or out. And when all the water has rushed in, as you can see it's doing here, then it bounces to the back, and it's very unpleasant being the boat in front. So we've learned to totally avoid that, and luckily today we're not sharing, so we're pretty secure there. And that's the day. And there are the beautiful cows in the meadows. On the locks this morning, heading towards the 16 steps on the Nivernais. Now, as you can see on this lock, there are only bollards on one side, nothing on the other side. And this is what we're encountering for the most part all along the Nivernais. It wasn't always like that. There's the young Ecclusier who arrived in her car. And as you can see, she's very deliberately on the left side, having just opened that gate. Now she could walk around and take lines, which we certainly see happen a lot in other canals, but I don't know, they don't seem to do it here. And so there's just no way you can pass those lines up, even with your boat hook, and secure them onto these bollards, which often are really far away. So we find the thing that works is for me to ride and do the top part of the locks. It sure looks peaceful now. And then while I'm closing my bridge, you see, with my twisty handle thing, opening and then closing, and then George flicks the lines off those bollards. These ones are easy because they're nice and round at the top, but sometimes they've got mushrooms and all kinds of little things to keep it interesting. And then he sails through, and there's another abandoned Ecclusier house. Sure see history here, how things have changed. Welcoming committee at this lock. This is now lock 18 on the Nivernais before we start the Echel or Echel, Sardi Echel of 16 locks. Okay, it's open. I'm just waiting for the boat. This is a very high one. It's a double lock. And yes, Sue, I'm not going to drop my phone in the drink, I hope. Anyway, you can see here, George isn't even looking. I think he's playing with his camera.
This is how the water comes in. Can be quite scary. 2 days ago, a guy fell off one of these pleasure boats from the top right into the drink, and it was quite a panic to get him out. The young ladies are still having a nice little chat there, paying no attention to what's happening down here. We are coming into one of the boat's marinas just after Chatry, Le Mine. In front is an old barge just hanging out, waiting for better times. And there is Jonathan and Sheena. They couldn't have left. Still at this marina, so let's go and see what's up. There goes Gaino on the bicycle to the next lock to help catch the lines and tie me up. There you go. Cheers.
So the best part of canal boating is the gathering in the evening with fellow travelers which you meet along the way. Here's a gentleman who's come down from Germany giving us all some tips, and we're just having a few snacks. And that's Jonathan and Sheena and Marcus and the pretty little village in the sunshine with the white cows. And we're tied up here, and George always says I go too fast. Tomorrow we will tackle the Echel or Echel, I'm not sure how they pronounce that, the ladder of 16 ecluses. Hey Marcus, where must I go?
And guess
Digouin.
what? It was leaking through the wood.
Canal du Centre,
After the inverter blew up all them.
Saône,
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah.
Canal de
Water and
Vosges,
electrics, they don't mix, do they?
I had to buy a new
Toul.
one and seal the top deck, but I didn't realize it until it leaked.
Canal
That's
de
bad part
la
about a wooden
Meuse.
boat. You never know
Yeah.
where it's leaking.
jusqu'à
This boat
Givet,
leaks, but it's leaked by
Alright.
the windows and stuff.
and then
yeah.
it's Belgium,
I think if you go
Namur,
and have a look
here's
at Marcus's
Lüttich,
boat,
Liège,
and a question that
and it
Okay.
goes
I
up there.
didn't get around
Okay.
to asking, but is in my head.
All right, thank
And sometimes you get interesting places like this. At one of the locks, someone turned this into I think it's a tea house or something like that. Pink railings. But it's closed today, to our disappointment. It's called the Tea House. And here's the menu, I think. Terraps, crepes, 2 CN. €2. Huh. There we go. Little bookshop. Free books. Ah, and nice carpets on the floor. Wow, look at that. And an owl with a face mask on. Masks. Beautiful. And a giraffe. But, Uh-oh, what's that? and it says cafe closed. Unfortunately, we are closed today. Okay. Someone in there. Another carpet. Okay. We just came through that lock and we'll stop here for lunch. Midi. We'll leave again at 1:30. Rain is coming down, as you can see. And we're going to go inside and have a nice bit of bread and cheese and a tea. Jonathan and Sheena's boat and the Koraal. Here we go. We're coming to one of these long tunnels now. The light is green and we're allowed to go. Battery's flat. Can't push me enough for this.
We finished a shell of 16 ecluses upstream, and now we're approaching 3 souterrain tunnels. Got our big mega light thing ready and looking forward to something newer yet again. It feels like we're already in the tunnel, but we're not. Here we are, approaching the tunnel in this hewn out waterway, and I'm ready to light the tunnel. Oops, I shouldn't turn the camera around, but this is better angle. I'm ready to light the way through the tunnel with this headlamp. Okay, here's the first of the 3 tunnels. That's the short one. We can see the end of it. There's 3, each successively longer. Okay, approaching the second tunnel, Tunnel d'Amour, and this one is 268 meters, which is fine. Boats get to enter here upstream on the uneven hour and downstream on the even hour. Got to grab my lamps.
Hard. Ek kan nie langer staan nie. Oei.
Ja.
Ag, seer gestaan.
Captain's tired.
We are in Bai. This is the boat harbour. And there's our boat over there. And they use these little boats over here for pleasure, for people to go through the tunnels to have the experience. It's a beautiful spot. It's a different view of the same marina. Caravan park over there.
Picture perfect.
Yeah, picture perfect day. Fishermen all along the banks.
And sailing yesterday. Maybe they're coming today.
And the sailing school over there. Whoops, right over there. And of course the old fishermen, as normal. I think it's Desiree or Desire, who knows, but and obviously the abandoned boat on the canal. Oh yes, forgot to tell you, laundry day on the Koraal, as you can see. A lonely sailor on the lake.
The Etang.
The Etang.
Pond. Leaving bay on the Etang, which is the pond for sailing. And the lock's not open yet, so we're just going for a cruise. This is not the direction we want to go in. And there's Ian scrubbing his beautiful Maria Helena, on which we were last night.
I'm going back home. Nice day out, cruising. I don't understand French, so I got the time wrong. Oh, yeah. So I'm showing you my butt.
Yeah.
So they must think, oh, what are these guys, crazy guys doing?
Yes, yes, we can. Traffic jam. 3 boats all lined up on this gorgeous day, but chilly. Frau du Canal, or something, they say. Ah, God. We're coming up now to the lowest bridge. Oops, there you go, my finger was in the way. And that's going to be just around this corner. And we have had to take down all the windscreens and the flag to pass through this little bridge. Okay. Here's the notorious very low bridge and jutting out piece on the left there. So we'll see how we do. All the windscreens are down, the flag is down, and here we go.
We didn't even have to drop the windscreen yet.
No, we're fine. I'm ducking. I'm ducking.
I'm standing up straight, not a move.
Oh.
No, look at it. I didn't even have to drop the windscreen.
No, we didn't have to. Anyway. Yeah, everybody says, hey, go further. And actually it was fine. Goodbye, very low bridge. Now for the operation on this windy day of getting this windscreen all set back up again. Okay, Captain, what have you got to say? What do you have to say there? Look, it's Took Day, first day of October, and it's Took Day. Another tight bridge. Today we're following Guy and Annie, who live up in Picardy. She's a rare woman driver here, woman skipper. There goes the beauty.
À des reflets d'argent, la mer, des reflets changeants sous la pluie. La mer qu'on voit danser le long des golfes clairs. Pour une chanson d'amour, la mer a bercé mon cœur pour la vie. La mer qu'on voit danser le long des golfes clairs, à des reflets d'argent, la mer, des reflets changeants, la pluie.
French, 100 000.
Un petit coup de Beaujolais, ça nous remet le cœur en place. On se sent mieux, on est plus gai, ça fait du bien, par où ça passe, tout petit coup de Beaujolais. Crac, c'est fini d'être morose, jamais la vie ne fut plus rose. T'es parfait devant un coup de Beaujolais. À 20 ans, plus d'une jolie fille, sous un mousse et moustique, des aveux, des regards, des caresses, des serments, des promesses. Et le lendemain, sans vous prévenir, qu'elle s'en va pour plus revenir. Un petit coup de Beaujolais, ça nous remet le cœur en place. On se sent mieux, on est plus gai, ça fait du bien, par où ça passe. Tout petit coup de Beaujolais, ah, c'est fini d'être morose, jamais la vie ne fut plus rose. T'es parfait devant un coup de Beaujolais. Puis un jour, comme tout sur la terre, n'est qu'une chose éphémère. On est là, fatigué, sans courage, bien sûr on prend de l'âge. Bien certain, faut te remonter, alors n'hésitez pas, prenez un petit coup de Beaujolais. Ça nous remet le cœur en place. On se sent mieux, on est plus gai, ça fait du bien, par où ça passe, au petit coup de Beaujolais. Crac, c'est fini d'être morose, jamais la vie ne fut plus rose. T'es parfait devant un coup de Beaujolais. Le saxo, c'est pas fini. Le saxophoniste, il est un peu handicapé.
Oh, all right, now here comes the whistle.
dans le pré, on mange tout le foin. Chez mon demi-chaud et son petit poulain. Passez dans le pré, on mange tout le foin. L'hiver viendra, le grand hiver viendra. Chez mon demi-chaud et son mentira. L'hiver viendra, le grand hiver viendra. Chez mon demi-chaud et son mentira. C'est dans 10 ans, je m'enivrai. J'entends le loup et le renard chanter. C'est dans 10 ans, je m'enivrai. J'entends le loup et le renard chanter.
C'était génial hier. Le resto.
Ouais,
C'est super.
ouais.
Ouais, ils ont chanté, joué de la guitare, c'était super.
Ouais, bah ouais, généralement, c'est.
Ah ouais.
sympa.
Storm watching.
Surrounded by empty boats. Nobody here.
The rain is coming in sideways. Yeah. Look at that.
Une tempête se prepare. The forecast storm.
Miserable day. But exciting. This is Fleury. Just a quick whiz around for the record.
Here we are in Cercy-la-Tour, really coming to the end of our trip now, and we've heard the Loire River crossing out of the Nivernais Canal into the marina is closed due to high flood waters, because we've had a lot of unseasonal rain. So here we are looking into the distance towards the Morvan forest. Our boat is tied up just below us. Everyone says, where's the Canadian boat?
We are in Cercy-la-Tour. This is one of those ladies on the hill, and look at the beautiful view over this area. Farmhouse and cows over there. And our boat over there.
I heard you went 40 kilometers on your bicycle.
No, not 40. You know, somebody
Exaggerated.
he put on 4 kilometers. It's only 36 from here, from the lot. But I in the end, I did a shortcut.
Yes.
So I had 4 or 5 kilometers more to do, you know.
All the way to Marseille Lobini.
No, up to Châtillon.
Oh, you went to Châtillon.
Châtillon.
Where's the car now?
Just up here, you know.
We are leaving Cergy-la-Tour, and there is Jonathan and Sheena in front of us. What a beautiful scene we have here. Okay, I better get on the tiller before
Here comes the
we get to
first
that
mate.
little spot in front. Cheers.
Here's the first mate
First mate has arrived. Okay, first mate, yeah.
with the Contigo. Goodbye, horse.
It's a long and straight road down to Decize, and ducks everywhere. This little guy's lost. There he goes. All right. Ducks.
Our last day on the locks, depending on whether the Loire River is now open for crossing. It was closed for a few days due to heavy rain. So we'll see. We're following Jonathan and Sheena again. We caught up to them. And we're passing Chambert. So we've gone full circle. And coming home now, the locks open and ready. On our last leg. Who is that? But we're nearly home. We can do it. So cute. Our last lock.
0.
We took off our flag.
Okay,
The flag is down and the trip is over.
and the boat is being put to bed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Jonathan, please.
Oh, Jonathan.
Yeah, I've just put out in honour of you, because we're looking forward to you coming to see us in Yorkshire. We've got the Yorkshire flag out, you see.
Aha,
But I
thanks.
haven't got a flagstaff to fly it from.
Okay,
Because
but you
the
work
flagstaff
on
will be
that
taken
between
inside.
now and then.
Thanks, Jonathan.
That'll be easy. You need a little challenge when you get home.
Okay, I'm going on board just to get Gaynor's earrings.